Plaintiff Jasmine Ratliff says the defendant is her brother, and she's worried about him because he is addicted to prescription pills. Jasmine claims as a result of the defendant's addiction, he was fired for stealing from his coworker, and she's suing him today because he stole a gun and a chain from her boyfriend. Defendant Keyshawn Anderson admits that he was addicted to prescription pills, but insists he is now clean and sober. Keyshawn says Jasmine has some nerve talking about his addiction, considering she also abused pills. And he knows this because he would often buy pills for both of them.
Start with you.
Okay, I'm here today because I do believe that my brother needs help with the prescription pain pill problem, and I would like for him to get help.
What type of pain pills?
I know it was opiates, Percocets and maybe Tramadols. In 2011, we did notice that my mother's pain pills were going missing, which later he admitted that he had taken them.
Sir, what do you want to tell me about yourself? She says that your family believes you've been addicted to pain pills.
Currently, no, but yes, before I was. But at that time, I was going through a tough time, my mother being sick and tough financial situation.
Is your mother all right now?
She's doing better.
Good. Seeing that you took all her pills, I hope she's all right. Stole your mother's pills. So what makes you think he's still using?
Because Keyshawn has a tendency to lie a lot, and also he actually, when he came back here, we worked for the same place, the employer. He actually got fired from that job because he stole money from a coworker and was caught on camera. Then in the same year, he actually had stolen, or the same month I should say, he had stolen things from our cousin's house. My cousin and his wife noticed their things were coming up missing, such as like their jewelry, handgun, money, even their wedding rings.
Sir, were you fired from work for stealing?
Yes, I was.
You weren't on drugs?
No, at that point, yeah, I was. I ain't gonna sit here and deny it. But when my sister is leaving out the fact that when I returned home, I wasn't just buying pills for me, I was buying them for the both of us. So I'm not sitting here denying that I did it. That I did.
No.
You had a prescription pill abuse problem as well?
No, sir.
Jazz, you wanna tell that lie?
Keyshawn is a liar. He does this to flip the script every time he gets caught up in something. It's not true.
Your Honor, I'm not gonna sit here and lie about something like that. Jazz, when I came home, I didn't buy pills for the both of us.
When did you stop?
When did I stop?
Yes.
It was recent. I want to say about 2-3 months ago. And like I just stopped right away, but yeah.
How did you stop? You just up and one day said, I'm not gonna do this anymore.
It ain't even that. It's more or less, I wasn't that addicted. I didn't get sick if I didn't have them.
Oh, you didn't use opiates every day?
No.
But yet you stole for them?
I did.
That sounds like an addict.
Your Honor, it was just more or less me wanting to run away to a different emotional state.
You an addict or you were low down, period. Either you one or the other. But if you just want us to think that's just what I do. Talking about just, I steal. $1,200, how does he owe you for that, ma'am?
Okay, after he was kicked out of our cousin's home for stealing, I told him, I let it be known to Keyshawn, because that's my brother, I do still care about him. I figured he wouldn't burn a bridge if I'm like the last resort that he has at the time. Figured he wouldn't burn a bridge and he wouldn't steal anything from our house. I told him, but I did state that it would only be for one night that he could stay there. He could stay there one night, and that was it. It became convenient, honestly, for him to stay at my house because I did work and he watched my daughter for me, and I didn't have to pay him anything. Time goes by, a couple weeks, he stayed for about 3 weeks. The 3 weeks go by, Juwan, my boyfriend here, actually noticed that some of his things were missing, such as his herringbone chain and his gun. So I did actually, go to check about my daughter's stuff and my stuff, and our jewelry was gone as well. Well, long story short, Juwan wanted to fight Keyshawn. Keyshawn denied it. The next day he said he took it and he would make payments to Juwan.
When was that again?
In July of 2014. Keyshawn made one payment of $100 to Juwan, and that was it.
What do you say, sir?
Your Honor, I'm not denying that I did it. I mean, that I did do it. But we had a verbal agreement that I would pay Juwan $1,100. So I gave him the $100, but I still owed him $1,000. But I wanted to make amends for. I even paid her back for jewelry I took from her daughter and that I took from her.
excuse me, it was $1,200.
It was not. Me and Juwan agreed on 1,100.
Juwan's right here.
Juwan.
We ain't gonna even do that, man.
He did
It's
not.
not funny, man, except for the fact that you're claiming that you're not getting high anymore. So we're gonna have fun with you since you're not getting high anymore. Were you getting high, I take you a little more serious. So let's talk about this escaping. Where you've been trying to escape from. You say you use drugs to escape. Escape from what?
Just to run away from me dealing with my mom being sick, Your Honor. Do I deal with
never,
it now?
You weren't getting high prior to her illness.
Yeah.
What were you escaping then?
Everything.
You just wanted to be a dope fiend. Yeah, you
ain't
can't even
that.
tell me what you were escaping from. What were
I
you?
could tell you
everything.
everything I was escaping
That's what you
from.
said. Everything.
Because I go through situations with my daughter's mom. I go through the fact that I was without a job for so long. Yeah, so I get depressed that time. So instead of me wanting to sit back and mope about it, I chose to get high about it.
It kills me when these guys that act all super macho, then they turn it, I need to have drugs to escape from this. Man up. You over there acting all tough and like a man now. Stop acting all that. I don't want to get weak. So a lot of men don't have jobs. All of them don't go and get high. I got high so I can escape the fact that I don't have a job. Because I didn't have a job, so I got depressed and I go and get high. Yeah, that's a reality. That happens. But then don't act all tough. That's weak. So much so that you'll become a drug addict and steal from your family. $1,200 your judgment. I can't help him until he's ready, ma'am. Until he is ready to humble himself and say, I have a problem and I want to look into this problem. I want to get treatment for this problem. He's not ready until he's ready to do that. So all you can do is pray for him, all right? Judgment for the plaintiff. Have a good day.
I mean, I love you, and I do love you.
No, you don't.
Yes, I did.
It's bull.
I mean, I'm sorry you feel that way, but I hope you really do get help. I really do love you. I care. I hope you get it together.